What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
There we go.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I don't know why I'm getting that feedback, but I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out sooner or later. Figure out why I'm getting that feedback. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm just messing around here. My bad. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves. Hopefully you're doing everything you need to do or you want to do in order to get things done. First things first. Thanks for rocking with me. Thank you to all the beautiful internet creators out there for rocking with your guy. Hopefully everybody is having a good hump day, middle of the week, taking care of what you need to take care of. First things first, I want to salute. I want to salute the divinity in you. I want to respect the divinity in each and every last one of you who come here and, rock with me and vibe with me for a little bit. I just had something on the medulla that I just wanted to come in and yap about a little bit. Be a good person. The sum total everything. Be a good person. No matter what. Be a good person. We don't care about the haters because we are infinite creators. We keep creating and we keep evolving. We keep creating and we keep evolving. So that's what I want to tell you. Be a good person, regardless on what they say about you, regardless on how they feel about you, what they think about you. Be a good person. You can only be responsible for your actions. You can only be responsible for your actions. You don't fight fire with fire. The way you put out a fire is pouring some water on it. You got to extinguish it. You gotta smother it. You can't combat fire with fire. And I know there's a lot of times things go on in our lives, and sometimes we struggle. We struggle because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And, we live in the 3D, which is the third dimension, the physical plane a lot of times. And we deal with different challenges. We deal with different challenges and different things. Nobody's going to walk the same path. Nobody's going to walk the same path. But remember, it's all about the experience on the journey. It's all about the experience on the journey. I know everybody like to say they're doing great and they got it together and they're doing what they need to do. But I'm calling bullshit. You just can't have it all together all the time, people. You just can't. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You can't have it together all the time because you will have trials and you will have hardships and you will have struggles. Some days you're not going to feel like going. It's just a fact. Some days you're not going to feel like giving it the effort. It's just a fact. But I say, be a good person. You might be down today, but you don't have to stay down. You don't have to stay down. The game is in the mind. It's the mind is all. The mind is all. And I was reading something today, which was very interesting. Whatever you repeat to yourself over and over again, whatever you repeat over and over again, that's what really grows. If you say you're prosperous, when you say you repeat, I am healthy, the people call it affirmations, but what you're really doing is you're reprogramming your mind. I remember reading as a young man, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Well, the way you renew your mind is by exchanging the old thoughts and the old ideas with new ones. Well, you got to create new ideas and new thoughts that's going to serve you. Because if those your old thoughts aren't serving you and you're not getting where you want to go and you're struggling, people, the only thing you could do is change your thoughts, change your mind. And once you begin to change your thoughts in your mind, you're going to get the right ideas. Then you're going to start seeing the right results. But it's repetition. Some people do affirmations, let's say for a day. They do it for 2 days and then they quit because it's the struggle. But if you keep on repeating those affirmations day in and day out, not just every day and everywhere, I'm getting better and better, but you have to have feelings. Feelings, remember, the world is governed by feelings and emotions. So you just can't tell yourself, or you just can't tell your subconscious mind that things are changing. You have to feel it. Feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. So whatever your new ideas are, your new thoughts, your new plans, your new goals, you have to believe it. You have to know it within. It has to be ingrained. So it's something that you have to do every day. You wouldn't just brush your teeth one day and don't brush it anymore. You wouldn't take a shower one day and then don't take a shower anymore. You take a shower every day. You brush your teeth every day. You comb your hair every day. The body is the temple. Take care of it every day. But it's the same thing with the mind. The mind is all. The mind is all. So you have to watch what you put in your mind because you're being programmed. Either you're going to let the outside world program you, or you are going to program yourself. I was listening to Reverend Ike. Love Reverend Ike. If you guys ever get a chance to check him out on YouTube, Reverend Ike is he's somebody good to listen to. You know, I grew up in a Christian household, and so I pick up on a lot of things that he says. But not only that, he tells you who I am is. He tells you who I am is. I am is God. Reverend Ike tells you. But you have to come to that realization. The only person who can use I am is you. So when you say I am broke, it is as you say. When you say I am prosperous, make sure you're repeating it. Make sure you feel it. When you say I am healthy, it is what you say. So make sure you feel that. Even though I don't care if you're busted up. I don't care if you're broken. I don't care if you're broke. I don't care what's going on. Whatever you affirm, whatever you feel, whatever you affirm, and whatever you feel, that's what's going to be your reality. That's what's going to be your reality. So you can start off by saying, I am whole. I am complete. I am healthy. When the Creator created you, the Creator gave you everything you need to not just survive in this environment, but to thrive. But you have to wake up to the divinity in you. You have to wake up to the Christ in you. That story, that's your story. Reverend Ike was talking about Paul when Paul said he was talking about Jesus. And Reverend Ike was talking about how they stole Jesus from you because you are Jesus. I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to do that work. You're going to have to put that work in. But when you work with the mind, and when you do it every day, I'm not going to say that a lot of you guys say, oh, I do this every day. No, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but you got to keep on after it. You got to keep on after it. You got to listen to some meditation music. I like listening to some meditation music. Frequency. I listened to some 528 hertz. Try different frequencies out, solfeggio tones, things like that. Anything that could change my mood, anything that could change my frequency, anything that could change my vibration to get me thinking correctly. You get me going in the right direction. You get to guide where you're going. But if you don't have any goals, if you don't have any thoughts, if you don't have any plans, if you don't have any ideas, how are you going to ever reach anything? The problem is you have to know what it is that you really, really want. And you got to feel it. It's about desire. Desire means of the Father. Of the Father. That's why when Christ taught the disciples how to pray and he taught the people how to pray, he said, Our Father. Universal mind. Universal mind. Universal mind. You got to be at peace with that. You got to know that. You got to know that. Stand in your truth. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, but you're here for the experience. You're here for the experience. You're here for the experience. What are you going to do? You're going to sit back and wait for things to change, or you're gonna be the first partaker. You're going to be the first partaker. You're going to do something to make change in your life. Who's responsible for you? Who's responsible for you? I'm going to put a breaking news up there. Who's responsible for you? You know what I'm saying? How long you get to blame mom? How long you get to blame dad? How long you get to blame the teacher? How long you get to blame the president? How long you get to blame the government? How long you get to blame the boss? How long you get to blame the job? How long do you get to blame everybody else? How long? You decide. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. But you could sit here, you could cry, you could struggle, because remember, pressure builds diamonds, people. Pressure builds diamonds. Pressure. So when you're struggling, just know that, and I got this from Napoleon Hill, know that on the other side of your greatest disappointment, is usually your greatest opportunity or your biggest opportunity. So if you're down and out today, don't worry about it. Forget about it. Forget about it, because there's an opportunity, and your job is to find that opportunity and exploit it. Your job is to find what the problem is. You got to be the doctor in your life. Tell me where it hurts. You got to find out where it hurts. And there's nothing wrong with asking the Creator or whatever you subscribe to help you. I need answers. I need help. You can't be too big where you can't ask for help. I need directions. I need guidance. Whatever you subscribe to. Freely you ask. Freely he gives. Freely you ask. Freely you give. Freely he gives. You know, me as a parent, I'll tell you this. I'll share this with you. Me as a parent, one thing I hate what my kids would do is if we go to the store and they want something and they don't ask me because they think that I don't have it or they don't know what I'm gonna say. And I had to tell my kids as they grow, like, if you want it, you ask. You ask. I may say yes. I may say no. I may say maybe not now. But you don't know because you don't ask. Ask the Creator what it is that you want. Ask the Creator what your purpose is. If you don't know, if you don't know what your purpose is, or you can't create a purpose, or you haven't created purpose for yourself, then ask the Father. When you pray, when you meditate, ask for guidance. Whether it's your angels, whether it's your ancestors, whether it's God, whether it's whatever you subscribe to. Ask. 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 You'll get an answer, but go in faith. Go in faith and know. You got to go knowing. No, don't be hesitant. Like I said, when my kids come to me, I get joy. I'm not going to lie. I get joy on doing things for them. I get joy and giving them what they want, especially if I feel like they've earned it or they've worked for it. And even sometimes they don't even got to earn it or work for it. I'm their dad. So if I'm going to be a good dad, imagine what the Creator is, or how the Creator is. The Creator gave you everything. You got health for the most part. You got shelter for the most part. You got clothes. Most people and got everything they need. You know, and if you don't, all you got to do is apply yourself. Apply yourself. You know, I used to always hear, great is he that's in me than he that's in the world. But I find it odd because I don't think a lot of people who use that even realize what they're saying a lot of times. Great is he that's in me than he that's in the world. I mean, I'm not going to square up on the Bible. I'm not going to square up on religion. I'm not going to square up on Jesus. I'm not going to square up on Buddha. I'm not going to square up on my parents. I'm not going to square up on anybody else except for me. For me. For me. Ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. And you'll get the right answer. It's the quality questions that you're asking that's getting you the type of answers that you're getting. It's the quality of questions that you're asking that's getting you the type of answers. Now, if you go and say, man, if you keep on telling yourself or you ask God or whatever you subscribe to, why am I broke? Simple, because you don't have a job. Why am I broke? Well, because you don't know how to invest, because you don't know. It's the questions that you're asking. Ask the right question. How can I earn more money? How can I buy a house? How can I get a brand new car? How? 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 It all boils down to your thinking. Everything starts with the thought, the spirit, the thought. Mind is spirit. And the truth will set you free. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. When you come to your truth, like I said, not my truth. Whenever you find your truth, you don't even got to listen to me. I tell people, I don't care. You don't got to listen to me. But when you come to your truth will set you free. When you seek you first, when you seek the kingdom of heaven, it's not outside you. It's now. It's here. It's here. But you got to know that. You got to know that. See, most of us get caught up in the material world because, of course, we need to eat, we need shelter, we need clothing. But it can be a distraction. It can be a distraction. Because what happens is your mind starts focusing on things, which your Father already knows what you need. The Creator already knows what you need. Be grateful. Just be grateful. That's why Christ was always thankful before he did anything. Thank you. Gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. The Creator wants to bless you. The Creator wants to help you. But you got to at least reach your hands up. You got to at least ask. Come on. Just ask. You know what I'm saying? Ask. And it shall be given unto you. Seek. And you shall find. How many are you seeking? I keep information. I keep books. I keep, I watch videos. I get so much a lot of times because I'm always asking. I want to know. Desire is the key. The desire. You got to have a desire. Thirst and hunger for righteousness. Thirst and hunger for knowledge. Seek peace and pursue it. Pursue peace. Be a good person. Be a good person. Why? Because you are. You are of the Father. You are of the Creator. They said everything that God made was good. God made you. So what does that make you? Good. But how would you know good without bad? I'm just saying, don't be afraid to think. Don't be afraid to use your mind. Don't be afraid. It's your gift. Life is your gift. It's your gift. It's yours. It's yours. And what's sad is, when you see somebody who could have it all, but won't even try. Won't even try. Don't sit back and not try. Whatever it is that you want, try. Try. Ask. Ask. Be a good person. Be a good person. Remember, nothing is bad or good. It's your thinking that makes it so. I'm going to repeat that for you. Nothing is bad or good. It's your thinking that makes it so. I'm going to say that one more time. Nothing is bad or good. It's your thinking that makes it so. Stinking thinking. You got to get rid of the stinking thinking. If you want to progress, if you want to move forward, if you want growth in your life, you got to correct your thinking. Take out a notebook. Start journaling. Start watching your thoughts. Start seeking out the knowledge. Start. Growth is a desire that the Father puts in you, that the Creator puts in you. Each and every last one. Come on, you see plants grow, you see trees grow, you see animals grow. It's all around. It's the life force. It's all around. It's all around. So even your thoughts grow. You don't believe me? You take out a sheet of paper and you write down one thought. Just one word. You write down one word. I guarantee you're going to get another word that's going to come after that. In the same vein, but it's going to grow. It's going to grow. What's going on? What's up, Rashida? What's up? I hope you're doing well. But remember, thoughts are after its own kinds. They grow after their own kind. All right. Remember, your mind is the field. Your mind is the field. Your thoughts are the seeds. Your thoughts are the seeds. Don't waste your seed. You know, I know there's people who talk about wasting seed and spilling seed, but what I'm telling you, the greatest seeds that you have is your thoughts. If you could change your thinking, if you could control your thinking, you could discipline your mind, you could have whatever it is that you want. I hope all is well with you too, Ishida. Hope it's good to see you. You could have whatever you want if you can control this mind. You know, most people can't control their tongue. The most unruly member of the body is the tongue. Because remember, we have speech. And a lot of times some people, they speak faster than they can think, than they can process. And they're out thinking. Sometimes you just got to pull back, be still, go into the silence. Go into the silence. You know, some people don't even, I don't want to talk about some people. I'll talk about me. I know I should probably be fasting, or I should be doing more than I'm doing. And I'll talk myself out of it. Nah, I don't really want to. Tomorrow. I mean, too many tomorrows, guys. Guess what? Tomorrow. No, forget about tomorrow. Do it now. Do it now. When you feel it, when you get that intuition, do it. Do it. Do it. You're in the captain's seat. That's your gift. That's your gift. You're in the captain's seat. You know, absolutely. Absolutely. And you want to talk about tapping in? You want to talk about tapping in? The quickest way for me to tap in is fasting, getting away from everybody, going in my little space, go in that closet. Get familiar. Get familiar with who you are, the creative force within you. I remember X telling me, saying the quickest way to get off of the pyramid is being creative. It's how creative you are. And he was talking about basically the minds and being the third eye is ideally, you know, the mind and what it's going to take to get off the pyramid. And he was saying that you have to be creative. You have to be creative. Use your mind. In order to get off the pyramid, you have to use your mind. You have to be creative. The more creative you are, that's why the imagination is so important. The imagination is so important because you can literally create whatever it is that you want in the mind. And if you keep on repeating it over and over again, guess what you're going to bring to pass? And it shall come to pass. Why? Because you are going into the silence and you're using your creative force. You're using your creative force, which is the imagination, which is the mind, which is the spirit. You get to create. We are creating all the time. infinite creators, beautiful infinite creators. We are created all the time, whether it's in thought, whether it's, I don't care, whatever you're doing, you're creating. So you might as well create what you want. You might as well create the life that you want. Be a good person. No, I know the world sometimes it may seem dark, and people may make it seem like it's going to hell in a handbasket, but the world is not going to hell in a handbasket. The world is going to God. Why? Because He's the author and the finisher. It can't go to hell in a handbasket. I know it may not look like it's going great. I know that, but when you get the proper perspective, when you get the proper insight, when you know, too many people give the devil too much credit. And I'm not saying that wherever good is present, evil is present as well. You understand? Wherever good is, evil is present. That's why you're going to always have good people and you're going to have bad people. But the key is you get to choose who you are. Who are you? Are you going to be a good person or are you going to be a bad person? You know, a lot of times I have to pull back on certain apps and certain things because it's like, wow, what's this world coming to? But I know where the world's going. I know where it is, what it is. I know what it is. Be creative. Let's see what you're saying, Ashita. There you go. But remember, like if you let's take this for example, right? Since you said that, let's get this. Let's say I'm gonna say this. If you were on a new job, let's say you got a new job, if you work, starting a business, and there's certain things that you would have to learn that you don't know. How would you learn it? How would you learn it? Somebody would probably train you, right? Or you would probably go do some research, or you would probably watch somebody, or you would probably keep on asking the right questions until you get the answers. It's the same thing in life. Whatever you do, you got to do it. The fastest way to learn something is to do it. Put the pressure on yourself to do it. You're not where you want to be right now. Your job is to find out everything in between, do everything in between from where you are right now to where you want to be. That's why it's important to start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. That's why the wisdom was timeless that I got from my guy X. But start with the end in mind. You have a great day too. Start with the end in mind. Because when you start with the end in mind, you already know where your starting point is. You are at your starting point right now. But where's the end? Only you can decide where you want to end up and how you want to end up. And your job is to fill and do everything. You can take down a notebook and write down everything you can do. And you'll be surprised at the ideas that's going to come up because you're going to know. Let's say your goal is to buy a car, all right? And you don't have a car right now. Right now, where you are right now is you don't have a car. The end goal is you want a car. I would be a little more specific. I'd say what kind of car, what style of car, all that. I would do that. But not only that, I would write everything I could do. Well, what could I do? I could probably get a part-time job. I could probably use some of my skills. I could probably freelance. There's a lot of things. I could probably put an ad in the paper, or I could put an ad on the internet. I could probably reach out to somebody. I could probably call some banks. I could probably start shopping around. It all depends. The ideas are going to keep coming because ideas grow after their own. The goal is you want a car. And it's up to you to use your mind to figure out how to get that car. It's the same formula, guys. It's not an ancient secret. It's the same formula. It's where you want to be and where you want to go. But when you start in the end in mind, start with the end in mind, then you give yourself the opportunity to come up with ideas and an action plan. What we need is an action plan to get done what it is that we want to do. An action plan. Remember, feelings is the secret. But if you're doubting who you are, if you're doubting your greatness, or you need affirmation, or you need people to affirm you, or somebody to anoint you to walk in your greatness, you're going to be waiting forever. So you want to be a rapper. So you want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You want to be an athlete. You want to be a scientist. Here's your starting point. You know what I mean? You want to be a scientist? You know that's the end goal. Well, it's the end goal. You want to be a scientist? Let's say you're in high school where you know you got to go to college. You know you got to go for a certain amount of time if you want to be a scientist. Now, I know I get some people who say, well, college isn't everything and everybody don't need college. I agree with that. But like you guys know me, I'll be a sucker to tell you not to get a degree because I have one. Not saying that's the answer or the end all be all. I'm never going to say that because there's people who could learn a trade and you could do very well for yourself if that's what makes you happy. Everybody's got their part to play in this on this level. We all came here for a reason. We all came here for a purpose. We all came here for a purpose. It brings me to something that I heard this morning. I'm going to ramble. I'm sorry, but I got to say this because it kind of, I'm not going to say it bothered me, but I'm going to say it anyway. But there was this young man on YouTube, and I don't know, I just hit the video. And he was going in on my guy, Spiritual Soul. You know, I know some people like Spiritual Soul. Some people like me. Some people don't like me. That's fine. Some people don't like Gazer. So yeah, he was going hard on my boy Spiritual Soul this morning because Spiritual Soul had his, female friend that he was, vibing with for the last few months. And this guy was going in on him. And I'm like, dude, let that man live. It's all for the experience. It's all for the experience. Gazer, he's got the right to do what he want to do, live how he want to live. And I think this is what happens with a lot of people. They start to think that they really know these cats. Gaze he's a young man. He's just a young man. He's not married. He don't have, for what I understand, he's living his life. And it was disturbing because this guy was like, oh, bro, we here. I'm here. I'm going to tell you, you woke me up. And I'm like, guys, settle down, man. Go get a girlfriend if that's what you want. Don't worry about what Gaze is doing. Don't worry about what Spiritual Soul is doing. Live your life. Live your life. Because a lot of times people are going to tell you what you should do and how you should do it, but you'll know them by the fruits that they bear. You'll know them by the fruits that they bear. If they're not bearing no fruit, man, hey, what do you want me to tell you? You'll know them. All you got to do is look at them. But like I said, this guy was going off on Spiritual Soul, and I was like, come on, man. Go do something constructive. Go do something that's going to better your life or the people around you. Do something that's going to change your life or the people around you. Don't worry about what Gaze is doing. I mean, I'm sure he's living out his purpose, and if he isn't, it's on him. I can't do it for you. Like I said, I was just tripping because he was acting like, like Spiritual Soul owe him something. That man don't owe nobody nothing. And I was just like, I just went there for a second because it was something that it jogged my memory from just this morning and just having this conversation. But yeah, it's all good. Listen, we all have to live our lives. We all here for the experience. Like I told you guys last time, you got single people who want to get married. Cool. You got married people who want to be single. Like, for me, honestly, enjoy the experience. Live your life and live it to the fullest. Live it to the fullest. If it works for you, cool. If it don't work for you, find what works for you. Find what works for you. But I'm not going to hold you guys. I just went on that little rant. Thank you guys for thank you to all the beautiful infinite creators who was rocking with me. Thank you guys. I will definitely try harder to bring you guys some spanking new vids. I haven't done a spanking new vid in a minute. I got a couple of ideas that I definitely want to rock with. I'm gonna take my time and sit and make a couple of videos because I feel like I definitely want to rock with some new stuff that I got going on. And I definitely salute you guys. I definitely salute you guys. But if there's anything y'all want to talk about, you can hit me up. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you too, Ishida. Thanks for rocking with me. Get back on it. Thanks for riding with me. So yeah, definitely handle your business. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Don't let other people tell you what was right for you. Because what's right for you is right for you. That's what's right for you. That's what's right for you. In the end, the only thing that's going to matter is what you did and how you live. How you live. How you live. How did you live? Because in the end, it's, who knows? You gotta live today. You gotta live today. Be a good person. Be a good person. That's what I would tell you. Be a good person. You don't gotta mind anybody else's business. MYOB. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Take care of what you need to take care of. Set your goal. Set your mind. Set your thoughts. Get creative. Get creative. Get creative. Yeah, diet's important, but I'm not going to get into that. But because it's not what goes in the man that defiles you, but what comes out of you. What comes out of you? What are you speaking? You're speaking what you're thinking. That's why when my guy X used to say, these guys are bad minds. So many guys were bad minds, but he was so far ahead when he would talk, and the understanding and the how that mind was cultivated. It still amazes me till this day. These guys are so bad mind. Like, get your mind right. There's something to it. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. What is it going to take to get your mind right? Be a good person first. I'll tell you that. Start there. Start with yourself. Start by being a good person. Start by being a good person. How could you be a good person? You could be a good person by being kind to others, treating people the way you want to be treated, loving yourself, loving those around you. You know, it's not really that hard, but the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Thank you guys again. Remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the beautiful Infinite Creators. We international. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, we don't care about the haters because we are infinite creators. We keep creating and we keep evolving. Check out the website, www.theinfinitecreators.com. Also, check us out on Instagram, The Infinite Creators on Instagram. You know, email us, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. But most of all, remember, protect your mind. Set your thoughts, set your intentions. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep learning, keep growing. Trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Nobody. I'd be lying to you if I told you it was easy. Every day I'm inspired to do something different. Keep working. Keep working. I got inspired to go to the gym from here. I get inspired to read. I get inspired to grow from the beautiful Infinite Creators. From the beautiful Infinite Creators. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. If you want to start TikToks, do it. If you want to start Snapchats, do it. Do it. We all have a purpose, but you get to choose your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, ask the Creator. Ask whatever you subscribe to. What's your purpose? And how can they assist you, or he assist you, she assist you, whatever you subscribe to. All right? I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to stay here all night. I love you guys. Thanks for rocking with me. I got to go. Be good. Remember, be a good person. Nothing else matters. Be a good person. The mind is all. The mind is all. We out. Peace.